Hi, today is July 8th, 2021. Market open with big gap down about 2-3%. Week in pre-market started it, but it was, somebody will say choppy, but we nerds will call it marinating, compressing, ready to do something. Woke up late, so I did not have time to prepare the pre-market. So I was just watching the tickers, and I noticed the AMD MU, this semi was strong. So I was watching AMD. It had a good volume, about 190% in the morning. Um, I couldn't find why it bounced it here. I couldn't find any good level previously, but it did bounce up the VWAP. Should have taken that, but there was no obvious volume. I'm not really good at reading L2 or tape directions yet. So I took it a break of this level, little triangle, what do you call it, bull flag. I did that yesterday with Apple. That L2, stacked up L2 on ask, blinded me. It worked 2 days ago. It worked beautifully in the afternoon. Um, After everything was kind of eaten up and calmed down, there was still strong L2 on the ask. That worked after 1 p.m. But probably that doesn't work on morning because it's more like, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. Somebody tell me why. So I saw good stacked up L2 asks this area. So my first partial goal was S1. Didn't reach it. Stopped out. Little late to the game. Risk and oh dear, R&R wasn't good. Got stopped out. And then I took this as reject of S2 and went short and regretted it. And I should have exited it when I regretted it, but I just let it go to my step out. Um, did I try this again? That's so stupid. Tried it again, step out with very small loss, and then took long. And this time I was eager to take profit, took the most of it. I think this was the stop. And then stopped out. Try long again, stopped out. Short stop. Oh dear, short stop. Short cover, stop out. Long, stop out. So this was my typical downfall. I think this was about like 1.5 R altogether. And when I'm glad I stopped and I moved on to Spy, because Spy was doing this. It kept down just really for a long time, marinate in this range. And usually when I see compression, I would think it would go up, because that's usually what happens, isn't it? Somebody tell me if that's not the case. So, oh yeah, ugly. Sorry, I'll just go with this one. So I looked at 50 minutes before the pop. I should do it before the pop. And I was thinking, okay, previous days, this was the price that everybody agreed on. It kept down and it's marinating here for a long time. Most likely it will try to go up at least this level. That's what I figured. After that, this. Okay, so, but I did not expect the compression to, how do I say, it's cut compression to make directions this quickly. I was expecting it to maybe one or two more coiling and then strong upwards or downwards. So I was struggling with AMD and I saw this and I just cut it, and I was watching this, and then no, I didn't think I was what I think I noticed that it went break this resistance, and I was watching it. And this is another my weaknesses. I really should focus before the entry. I got distracted. So if I was watching this would have been really beautiful, like Kyle said, really, really beautiful. Retest, breakout, retest, and up. Missed that couple minutes. Should I take it or not? But I took it. I took it as a break of the previous level, and like we expected those two. I'll just take 2. How about 5? So yeah, this level I partialed it, and I figured it's a little too far to go up, but I should have waited it, and that would have been a great R&R. But partial on the way up. There was a good L2 indication going upward, and I think I had like 2 shares left, and tried to add it. I was like, well, who knows? It want to go up to S4, right? That could happen, but it filled the gap, literally, and then it just sagged at the rest of the day. So that was it today. I ended up with the small green thanks to the SPY, but at this stage, small green, small red really doesn't matter. Just it matters how I traded that day, and AMD was horrible. I shouldn't say horrible. I picked the directions with a good ratio, but I didn't take partial, and I was fixated. I really should try to break this fixation problem. After I just stopped trading, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trading the compression area. Later on, it takes off. Does it take off much or not by much? But it does take up this, and that was after one. See, after one. So 12 and 13, between 12 and 1, I really should not trade unless I'm in a trade already. And after 1, that's what good things can happen when there's a big ask waiting. So that's it. Thank you.